This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV podcast.
What's happening, people? Another day.
What he said.
Yes. Another day, another week of wrestling. Just got off of the AEW pay-per-view, and then now we got two other pay-per-views happening this weekend.
Stop. Can we slow it down, please?
No! Wrestling POV never stops.
No,
I'm talking about the pay-per-view.
we don't. We're talking about the pay-per-views.
One pay-per-view after another after another.
Well, we gotta cover them.
They're getting Elio mad already. Jesus Christ. Why, you know what, Clay? Why you had to start that shit so quick and knowing damn well
I think he's getting mad at me for yelling at him.
That's true.
It is. Shit, man. Oh, but that's all right, though. It's okay. It's okay because I do love Money in the Bank, and I am curious to see what's going to happen at NXT pay-per-view on Sunday. So we got a lot to cover, people, so just bear with us. Yeah, we got AEW, we got listener emails. Oh, my God, we are jam-packed today. So make sure you guys just, hang with us for about an hour or two. Hour and a half or two or three or something like that. So if you're new to the show, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man. Clay Clemens, sorry. I think it was the end of the show.
My name.
I did forget your name.
There you go. There you go. What's up, everybody?
And of course, we have the Dean, Elio Canella.
What's going on?
And we have a guest with us today, all the way from New Mexico, even though I live in New Mexico. His name is Chris, but he already has a name.
Yes.
Which is Scorpion. So it's either going to be Scorpion or Chris. So say hello to the friendly people we have all over this damn world.
Hello, you crazy maniacs.
There you go. Shit. So he's going to be joining us. He's going to give his opinions, too. And he's also going to be playing the 5-second shuffle game, too. With you guys.
There you go.
Which I'm probably going to lose.
We did a little test run with him before the show, and he didn't do good. He didn't do good at all. No.
Well, it's okay.
Well, the thing of it is, because you guys know when I do the 5-second shuffle, and that being that Elio is the current champion, and you know how I say, you can either go first or pass it off. Well, I always go according to my screen. So on my screen, it's Elio, and then it's Scorpion. So he can either take it for himself or give it to Scorpion. So what a way to start.
At first, I had that deer in the headlight. It looked like,
It's all good. It's a tough game. It really is.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. Some people think it's easy. It's not,
Don't worry, I'm getting prepared.
There you go. There you go.
So, all right. So before we go into the AEW pay-per-view, on our Facebook, did we talk about this last week? Will Ospreay? We didn't?
We talked about it being a poll.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So on our Facebook page and on last week's show, we talked about Will Ospreay being overrated. Now, before I read the results on this, who is this? Katan Parkey? He says, definitely he is awesome in-ring performer, but his too much acrobatics, flip-flop, super kicks makes him so overrated. So, I kind of agree with that, but I just think he's just overrated, period, especially with his mouth, you know? And how can I say this to not sound like a WWE fanboy, but he has never been in WWE. For him to talk the nonsense that he's been talking about being the greatest wrestler in the world and all this other shit, that's how I feel. What do you guys think?
To me, honestly, he is overrated. And it showed during the pay-per-view match against Swerve Strickland this past weekend.
You got that from that?
What's that?
Well, you just said.
That was before. It showed more this past weekend.
How did it show more?
every time Swerve would make a move or do a super kick or go for the finish, he would kick out immediately out of it, or not sell for Swerve whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
It's like made him look like Superman all of a sudden. It's like he does, and I do agree with some of the comment where he is acrobatic. He is doing the flippity flops that I'm not really that big a fan on when he does almost every move. But the way this guy's hype is going, especially when he got into AEW, they're making him feel like Sting, saying how undefeated he is and all this other stuff. But yet he did lose. I will say that.
I was shocked.
I was too. That was his first loss in AEW.
Yeah.
But the way that he's portrayed in AEW is like he is the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, dude, you're not. You're a good wrestler, don't get me wrong, but you're not as good as hype as you are. So yes, he is very overrated. Even when he was in New Japan, even when he was with AEW a little bit before that, he just to me is an overrated wrestler.
Yeah. I agree with what you said. Elio?
Yeah, I've seen first time I saw Will Ospreay was in New Japan, and now AEW, just like the way he carries himself. And
let me ask you something, Elio.
Yep.
Let me ask you. You said you did watch his matches in New Japan, right?
Yeah.
So did he have that same kind of attitude that he does in AEW that in New Japan?
I'd say it's more now, but I'd say he's overrated because I'd never seen him before until New Japan, and then he comes to AEW, and I don't get it with this guy. You give him one belt, you give him another belt, you give him another one.
That's AEW for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
What
I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. That's it.
Even showed more when Triple H made that comment about, some people are not ready for the grind, anything like that.
Yeah.
But he had to throw that shit out in AEW and say, Buff, I've been over and I go across all countries and defending belts, and so I know what the grind is. Like, dude, you didn't have to throw that in there.
That's right, bruv.
Yeah, bro.
That's right, bruv.
Oh, that's another thing.
The bruv?
The word bruv.
Yeah.
Stop.
Who the fuck knows? Chris, what do you think of Will Ospreay?
He's still a rookie.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's been wrestling, though, for how long, Elio? About 15?
Sure. Like I said, I can look it up, but for me, I saw him first time in New Japan.
Yeah. Well, he had that one match that everybody talked about with Ricochet. Remember that?
Right.
And it was all over. So that was a while ago. But I think, are you looking it up, Elio?
So Will Ospreay made his debut April 1st, 2012.
All right. So he's got 12 years in.
So 2012 to 2024 is only about 12 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's has his skin in the game for about 12 years, but he's talking all this big shit. Don't get me wrong. From what I saw, the little bit of what we saw on Sunday with it panning in and out, he's all right, but he's not a GOAT. He's not a GOAT.
No.
He's a Mercedes
for him to say that is bullshit in my mind.
Yeah.
You cannot put yourself in that category.
No.
You cannot.
No.
But
That's thinking too highly of yourself and go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, I just want to throw this at you because I did mention the fact that he's never been in WWE. But let's just say one day he goes to WWE and he kills it there. Would he then be kind of like a GOAT then, or depending on what happens in WWE?
No. Okay. So
even if he wins the championship,
okay. I hate to admit it. I'm kind of like a WWE fanboy. I'm not going to deny that. But I watch AEW, I watch TNT, I watch WCW. I used to watch it when the Von Erichs used to wrestle. So
hell yeah,
all that stuff. I grew up on watching the great ones wrestle. Okay, watching Kerry Von Erich doing the Texas Tornado and the Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Come on, the way he would do it, and then his brothers with all the curse that they had, what they called the Von Erich curse. Remember that. Jeez. Those guys were still considered greats, but they were at the lower levels. They were the lower levels, and they were badasses. And then when one of the Von Erichs finally got up to WWF and was the Texas Tornado,
Yeah.
He proved that they were one of the greats. So for him, okay, going
with one leg,
wrestling, huh?
Yes.
with one leg.
Yep.
There you go. See, don't tell me you're a badass and say that you're a badass and you haven't even gotten to the big show yet. You can't say you're like the greatest of all time and hasn't even gotten to the big show yet. I mean, one of these days he'll get there and he'll prove himself.
Yeah.
But what'll happen with all the crap that he's saying right now, it's going to be weighing on the back of the big dog's mind when he hits the big time. And they're going to be
like they're not going to remember what he said
of all time and putting down our company name.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to give you a tune-up.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. No, you're right. All right. So on our Facebook poll we did, 52% of the people said that he is not overrated. 52%.
Wow. That's close numbers. I'm still disappointed.
Are they millennials?
Yeah.
I really
right?
I have this on my head, the numbers from my TikTok.
I was just about to ask you, you did this on your TikTok, and what happened?
50. It was split in the middle, 50-50.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, well, this one was pretty close too, but even still. So, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like half people are, we'll see. We'll see what happens to him. I mean, right now, me personally, I just think he's stuck in his own head. So when he goes to WWE, that shit'll get checked real quick. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, all right, let's get. What's that?
He'll get mud checked.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. So with that being said, let's go to the AEW Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Clay, take it away.
I got you, brother. All right, let's go to the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. And before we start this, Elio, my friend, you're going to have to help me with some of these names from New Japan. If I got you, I'm going to go to you. Okay? I'm just warning ahead of time.
Yeah, it was like, I got you, man. Just fucking go.
There you go. First match we had was MJF versus
Hechicero.
What Elio said.
Hechicero.
Hechicero?
That's his name, Hechicero.
Okay, sure.
There you go. Here's the thing with this match starting out, and I will say this pay-per-view was done in Long Island, New York.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Damn, I'm fucking hitting my phone and everything. Wait a minute.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that MJF, he was in the pre-show?
No, this is the main show.
Oh, okay.
Show. Yeah, first
yeah.
match.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't see
knocking my phone over and shit.
No, they put
what?
They put the Women's Own Heart Cup tournament match on the pre-show.
And poor Willow, she was on the fucking pre-show.
Yep.
Right. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
I did before my power went out.
But the first match was MJF versus what Elio said, Hechicero. I fucked that up. I hate this Forbidden Door pay-per-view because I can only see these guys once in a fucking year. And I'm sorry. This is how I roll. The match was in Long Island, New York. Having MJF come out, get the big pop. There's no way this guy is losing in Long Island. I'm sorry. No matter what, I don't care who you throw. You can throw God in against MJF, and MJF's going to come out victory here. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But this match was okay to me. Here's also my thing. It's kind of hard when you only seen these guys maybe once in your life that's going against MJF. So it's kind of hard to, see if he's having a good match or a bad match, that sort of thing in a way, to me. But this match was okay for what it was. MJF getting the win. Honestly, I don't have that much left to say, so I'm going to throw Elio. What do you think about this first match?
I didn't like this as an opening match. This
Why?
made me mad. It made me mad because we should have had this one on Dynamite, and we should have had Roosh and MJF on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for this one, I didn't really care, for this match, and it was kind of not a good way to start the pay-per-view.
I agree.
I mean, how are you gonna get the crowd hyped up for pay-per-view with this is opening match?
Yeah.
Well, they thought just because MJF's hometown boy that they would get the pop going. So
Yeah,
I
but so
figured that
they have his opponent, which we have no explanation about who he is,
See?
what his
Exactly.
character is supposed to be.
And that's
Exactly.
AEW's biggest downfall is that they bring people in expecting us to be all, oh my God, and more than half don't even know who the hell it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Exactly. Tony, what do you think?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I
Same
just
thing
told you my
Chris.
power went out.
Hey, I was there to vouch for that. I
That's
was
right.
there to vouch for that. We were watching as much as we could on his cell phone with the freaking flashlights on and the candles on. It felt weird with the freaking romantic candles on watching wrestling. Dude next to dude, it just felt weird doing that.
It did.
we were
That was a little.
laughing
It was a little odd. It was a little odd. But we did watch some here and there. So when we get to those points, I mean, we did see the main event. So I mean, we can talk about that. But we did see some here and there. So, but either way, we'll throw our opinions anyway. So I might have questions too. So
awesome. All right. Next match.
So we have a candlelight right now.
I mean,
he had to bring up candlelight.
I mean, we're having double the dudes now, so it's kind of
golly.
Except 2 and not 4.
That did not sound right, Clay.
I know. I'm just saying.
Is that why they call you the $50 man?
Oh.
Hey, you left yourself wide open for that one.
Hey, $50 is $50.
I was thinking the same way. All right, I would have done it for 20. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Next match, we had the Acclaimed and Elio.
The Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
There you go.
I know who he is, Tanahashi.
Yeah, versus the Elite. Again, this match was to me. In my opinion, the Elite was going strong in this, honestly, as they should, for what they're doing now. It just, to me, it wasn't that great. Again, this match probably should have been on Dynamite too. In my opinion, it wasn't caliber to pay-per-view match, and no disrespect to any of the wrestlers in it. It just, to me, it wasn't that great.
How many super kicks were there?
Quite a bit.
I bet.
Quite a bit.
They're making that super kick overrated.
You think so?
It's overdone.
Look at if you look at the different wrestling organizations, how often do you see a super kick in at least one match?
Yeah,
quite a few.
Because it don't get me wrong, who's the creator of the super kick?
Chris Adams.
Yeah, Chris Adams.
There you go.
Because of him, once they saw that like every so often you're gonna see super kicks, but that used to be like a finishing move. Now they moved it to where it's not a finishing move. People can come out of it.
Let me ask you a question. You know what? You're 100% right, and I agree with you. But I'm going to put you on the spot, though. Would you say the same for the Usos? Because I think they do it just as much as they Young
use
Bucks.
It a lot. They use it a lot, but then they have their finishing move.
Okay,
the splash.
Uso splash.
Yeah,
they have that finishing move. But now, if you're noticing, a lot of people, even though they do that finishing move, a lot of wrestlers are kicking out of it.
Yeah.
They're starting to kick out of it, and then they do that face, that shock. Oh my God, I can't believe they kicked out of it.
Well, but the thing of it is, that's like a new thing for a few years where they do a finisher on somebody and they kick out of it, and they do it just for the shock value, which in my opinion, I don't think they should be doing that, period. Because like what you said, Chris, back in the day, Chris Adams did a fucking super kick.
Yeah.
That was his finisher. You was not getting up from that.
Exactly.
And then nowadays it's like, and then you go look at the Young Bucks who do it every single time in their match, and then they try to make it, they try to one-up it by putting the thumbtacks in the sneakers or fireworks they tried doing that didn't work, all that dumb shit. So what shit did they do during this match? Because that one I didn't see.
Elio, go ahead.
Or Elio.
This one, I was tuning in and out of this match. It's another one that I felt like should have been on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like,
all right.
If anything about this match, it was more for Okada and Tanahashi because I'm a fan of theirs. But I would have had this on Dynamite and had Tanahashi and Okada on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because they've had some great matches in the past in New Japan.
That's right.
You're right.
All right.
Yeah.
Next match we have Bryan Danielson versus Shingo
Takagi.
Wow.
Shingo Takagi, the Green Dragon.
The Green Dragon. All right, I should have went with that.
Who was it, Clay?
Shingo the Dragon. The Green Dragon.
It sounded like he was trying to order Chinese food.
I know, right?
I know, right?
You know what, Clay? When the Japanese wrestlers come in, just say, "Hey, who was it that was wrestling? You was just saying
Green
what
Dragon.
match? No, the other guy. No, who's the other guy?
Shingo Takagi.
No, the other guy
No.
in this match. What
Last
match
match.
was this? No, this
Bryan
one here.
Danielson versus
Bryan Danielson.
Next time, say
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson and number 12. Wait a
There you
minute.
go.
Was that racist, though?
No.
Is that racist? It
How
can't
about you're
be
making me
because...
hungry for Chinese food.
Exactly. Oh, wait, but they're Japan, though. So maybe it is racist.
Oh, damn.
Ooh,
That's
all right,
horrible.
you know what? Let me shut up before I get fucking canceled again.
There you go.
No offense, no offense. It's just a little bit of comedy.
Do you need to have a
Dude, I got canceled one time.
Do you want me to have
Yeah.
a talk with the president?
No.
You need to.
Yeah, I got
Well, if you
canceled.
talk with the president right now, he's just going to be.
You know what? He does that regardless.
Right? But
there
this-
was one
We're
time.
not going to say. We're talking about wrestling. We're not
Yeah.
going to politics.
No,
That's
oh,
right.
hell no.
No.
I don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. I just want to know if that was racist. I mean, if it was, so what? I mean, I don't care. To me, that was funny. That was gold, Jerry Gold, as Elio would say. Go ahead, Clay.
That's right. That's right. This match between these two was really good. I will be honest with you. Anytime Bryan Danielson is working with another wrestler in particular,
Yeah.
he throws a great match to me.
Yeah.
And I don't care
He does.
who it is, what they do,
You're right.
anything else. Bryan throws a great match either way. He did come out with the win here. This was for Owen Hart's tournament.
This
wasn't
is
it?
the only, see. This is the thing. Why would you put the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament on the main show and the women's Owen Hart Cup tournament on 0 hour? Why would you
Do
do
that.
that?
You got a point.
Do that. You do. You do.
You got
It was a
point.
fun match. Elio, do you got any more on it?
For me, I have a couple of matches on this preview that I did like. So this was one of the first match of the night that I have on the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I did
next-
not see it.
It was a good match. It was.
Six hours. Was it 6 hours, Chris? 6 hours? Powers down, some shit?
Yep.
Ugh.
Wow.
Man. That
Yeah.
sucks. Next match, we had Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. I got that one.
You got that
I was sitting here waiting for it.
Yeah, well, I got it. Some of them I know, some of them I'm hard time at. So there you go. For the AEW Women's Championship, if I had to throw in, this match was also
Tony Storm
pretty good.
won?
Tony
Yes.
Storm won.
Yes.
Yep, she retained. But she threw a good match, and I put in my notes, even though I can't stand the character of Tony Storm, I think it's annoying, too far of stuff going on. She threw a great match with Mina, and this was honestly the first time I have seen Mina wrestle. She did well. I honestly wish she was on Dynamite more instead of this Forbidden Door thing.
Right.
You know, and it would make the AEW division better.
This
And
is a combination. It's New Japan and Stardom,
Right.
Yeah.
which is the only time anyone would ever get to see these women is if they watch Stardom.
Right. Exactly. But,
Okay.
yeah, they had a good match. The whole Mariah May thing, I'm kind of okay with it, kind of not. And then after the match gets over, they all do that triple
They
kiss.
kissed,
go on with
right?
their way.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I don't understand why that was necessary, but
We can stop.
Bow,
Yeah.
chicka, wow, wow.
I mean, basically. But still, it's like.
But you
I
know
don't-
what? You know what? They couldn't do the spit on that thing.
That would have been funny if they did that.
Right?
Right? That would have made it better.
Oh shit! No, that would have been weird, dude.
What can I say? What can I say? Go ahead, Elio, before I get myself in more trouble.
Exactly.
No, this match, this was a good match. I think Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa both did well in this match. Tony Storm retaining, we just need to. This character needs to be done. I was one of the ones that said, okay, I get this character because I'm into all those movies from the 50s and 40s and 50s, but even I'm getting tired of this character.
Yeah,
She needs
too much.
Hair back.
Yes.
Tony Storm?
Yes.
She looked so gorgeous when she had her long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's she's trying to look too much Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's what this character is supposed to be based on.
She's trying to look too much Marilyn Monroe. Or
it's not working.
Betty. It's not working anymore.
Not anymore, no.
No. Overdone. Way too much.
I agree.
The only thing she needs to do is just stand above a vent and let the air blow up. Then we got the perfect picture.
You know, as much as she's done that character, I'm surprised that that's not a thing yet.
Yeah.
I really am, because that's basically what Marilyn Monroe is known for, a lot for.
That's right.
Either she's thought about doing it and her team has said no.
Could have.
Yeah. That could too.
Then again, it is AEW.
True.
All right, go ahead.
Next match, we had Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. Elio, go ahead and start this one first.
I heard about this one.
Oh boy.
Why? I mean, they couldn't have picked a better opponent for Zack Sabre Jr. You have to put him in there with Orange Cassidy. I'm glad Zack Sabre Jr. won though.
Yes,
because he's a great wrestler. I've seen a few of his matches, and he really twisted Orange Cassidy like a pretzel, like with some of the moves that he executed.
Yes.
See, now I'm gonna have to watch that one.
Zack Sabre Jr. taking a win wasn't. It was okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for Orange Cassidy as an opponent.
I agree 100% with what you said. Honestly, this match, if you were a big technical wrestling fan, this is the match. I mean, mainly because of Zack Sabre Jr. To be honest, this guy is amazing.
He is
an amazing wrestler. And for him to get this win, I was very happy for. Like we said before this pay-per-view started, we were afraid that New Japan guys would come in or Stardom women would come in and lose. To see Zack Sabre Jr. beat Orange Cassidy, I was very happy. Even though I didn't pick Zack Sabre Jr. in the pay-per-view points game, I was still happy that he got this win. Now, my only thing with this match, and if I was in Zack Sabre Jr.'s shoes, I would have been madder than hell at this. Orange Cassidy, you try to pin him with your hands in your pockets. And go up for a pin.
That's one thing I really hate. He's been doing this since AEW started.
They were
grappling with his hands in his pocket.
Yeah, but this time he was up in a position move, in a submission move, and he goes up for the pin and over Zach. And then what he does, he puts his hand in his pockets over him. Now, to do something like that to a guy like Zack Sabre Jr., that is major disrespect to me. I don't care what your fucking character is.
Wow.
Yep.
That was bullshit to me. I'll be quite honest with you. That I didn't agree with. Yes, Zach kicked out of it, whatever. But if I was going in the back, I'd be having to talk with him.
Or
that's fucked up.
Or a slap, exactly.
Or you'd slap the son bitch.
Exactly.
Head or gut.
Yes.
We were talking about that on Sunday.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I had for that one. I just wanted to pinpoint that one out. Good match.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Next, we had the Learning Tree versus Samoa Joe. Hook.
Okay, so we did see some of this one. Remember that?
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Clay, is this the one that you got mad at me at?
Huh?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
what happened?
Okay.
Why?
So
No, because
Y'all had a side bet going?
No. This match in particular was okay up till the finish. What pissed me off is Hook got the pin on fucking Chris Jericho.
with the
Are
Judas
you-
Yes,
effect.
we saw that.
Not Joe.
With the Judas effect.
That was
Yes.
the shittiest move I've ever seen.
Yes. I texted Elio right then and there, right after that pin. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, you can't tell me that Samoa Joe or Shibata could have gotten that pin there. You had to give it the fucking Hook using Jericho's move. Bullshit.
Again, it's the shit that we've been talking about. The simple fact that they're trying to push Hook, and they think by doing this that it's supposed to give him a rub to keep, to elevate him. But it didn't. It didn't, because he's a shitty wrestler as it is. And you seriously did that. I'm like, no, that one we did see.
Okay. Did you see the way he took? Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Did you see how he took that code breaker? The second, I think it was the first or second time that he took it. Hook came in and completely went flat on his face. Like, Jericho went up to the code breaker and he took it and just fell straight down instead of, actually taking the fucking
take the bump.
And he went straight on his face. And like, what is that? That wasn't Chris Jericho's fault.
Wow.
Hook.
That was his.
Yes.
Still raw. He's still raw. He's still got to be more developed.
Yes.
But the thing of it is that Tony Khan, he has such a hard-on for fucking Taz that he'll do anything that Taz wants him to do when it comes to his son Hook. That's the biggest problem. And I've said it since Hook appeared. They're doing an injustice to him by doing this for him when he doesn't know how to fucking wrestle.
I'm sorry, but that guy chews too much food. You see when he's standing there with the city on, it looks like he's still got food in his mouth.
Yeah,
right.
He's still like,
fucking terrible.
What the hell, dude? Swallow your food and get on.
Right. There you go.
Well, the reason why he's making sure.
No offense to the little guy, but I mean, you're still raw. You still need some more experience on that. They're pushing you too freaking hard. I mean, if you can't see it yourself, then you're not looking in depth.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't, because we get a lot of people on this show that's like, oh, well, Hook this and Hook that. He's better than Dominic. I'm like, you're not watching any fucking.
Put it this way, Chris.
I don't like Dominic.
Put it this way. We did a poll when we was doing fantasy matchups. So we did a poll. Number one, we did Hook versus Dominic. Everybody voted for Hook.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was Then we did it again. Hook versus Dominic. Because I was like, there's gotta be a mistake.
Yeah.
Still went for Hook.
Yep.
Then about a couple months after that, I said, you know what? We got to do Hook versus Dominic 3. We got to find out what the hell's going on. They still fucking went for Hook. Even after Dominic, remember, because Dominic had that one match oh my God, we all fucking praised it. We were like, oh my God, Dominic fucking did good.
Which one was it against?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I'm trying. Yeah.
But you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And then it was because of that match, we were like, you know what? Now let's throw it. And it was in the main event. It's either Raw.
Was it when he was in? No, was it with North American Championship?
No,
it wasn't. Okay.
It was on Raw, and he was on the main event because remember we even said Hook never was on the main event, but look at Dominic, he did, and he proved himself, and then that's why we did Hook versus Dominic 3.
Right.
It was because of that, and people still went with fucking Hook even after that. So I
don't
was
care
like,
if anybody hates me on this one, but out of Dominic and Hook, I'd actually choose Dominic. Dominic actually plays a great freaking
all
heel.
four of us would.
He actually plays a great fucking heel, but what makes me laugh, he actually puts his father down and can back it up when he goes against his dad.
Yeah.
The favorite part I like about Dominic and his dad is when his dad fucking at WrestleMania, Dad took off his belt and whooped the shit out of his ass.
Yeah. But then if you look lately with Dominic, he's looking more like Eddie Guerrero.
He is.
The mustache, the mullet.
He's trying to copy Eddie Guerrero's style because he's trying to say that Ray's not his dad.
Yeah.
So I saw a picture.
He's playing the role.
But if you notice that him and Rhea are trying to do the mommy poppy.
That's right. Yeah.
The mommy poppy era.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it was when Eddie Guerrero was found cheating on China. So now Rhea Ripley.
Oh shit, that's right. Now with Liv
with Dominic. And I'm waiting for that one. Because
Yes.
if you see Dominic pop,
That's a
some
good
roses
point.
out
I didn't
for
even
Rhea,
look. I didn't even look at it like that.
Wow.
Right?
That's so
No,
cool.
that makes sense.
Think about it.
Holy
Think
shit!
It
about
does. It does. I mean, yeah. I
Wow.
would look forward to that definitely because Eddie's my all-time favorite.
How many
I'd
more
love to
matches
see it.
we got on AEW?
4 more.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Okay. Next match for the TNT Championship ladder match: Mark Briscoe, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, Jack Perry, Takeshita, and Phantasmo.
We
Those are
saw a
actually
little
good
bit
matches.
of this one.
That was actually
Okay.
a good match.
Yeah.
It was. It's a good, solid ladder match. Bunch of spots on ladders. Mark Briscoe going nuts.
Yeah,
as normally
exactly.
He should.
Was he
And-
doing the spin? He was the one doing the spin with the ladder, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Right
like
in the
that
middle.
part. That one brought it back to the old school.
He
And
also
remember
did
when
that
he
one
dove
spot.
outside the ring?
Yeah, onto the
Yeah,
announce table.
Yeah.
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 On Takeshita, wasn't it? I
Yes.
think it was something like
Yeah.
that on that spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And
did
then
really
Leo
well.
Rush also got injured in the match.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
toward-
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the middle of it. But Jack Perry, as we predicted, won the TNT belt. Sure, why not? He's with the elite. Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Elio, you got any more on this?
I got enough sad to this one.
All right. Next match: Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Van Cure for the TBS Championship match. And guys, I'll be honest with you, this is when I started drinking. As soon as this match was fucking over.
Where's your drink, by the way?
Well, technically, I'm fasting right now.
Ah,
It's past 8 o'clock, so I can't. I'm
still
getting
had a
trouble.
beer, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you guys getting allergies? I am.
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. This match, I felt really bad for Stephanie.
Yep.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if you ask me, this woman is talented, and she got fed to the wolves when it's coming to
Yep.
Mercedes Moné. She's,
Now-
ugh.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's just the way this match went down. It was a good match. Then the crowd was booing Mercedes. She's still panting to the crowd. We don't know if she's a face or a heel. I don't think she even knows.
No.
Because she'll cut a heel promo, but then she'll do a baby face like, yay, me.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you pick something. Like, I don't know. The crowd was not behind her in this.
Mm-mm.
She wins the TBS championship, of fucking course. But the part that pissed me off with this whole thing is the fact that she looked at that belt like she's like, is this mine? I can't believe this. Are you serious?
Really? I didn't see
Yes,
that
just
part.
looking she looks over at the belt. She's like, is this really mine? Get the fuck out of here. You knew that belt was coming to you the
Right.
minute you signed with AEW. Get out of here.
That was part
And
of
this
her
is from a-
contract.
This is from a fan that used to love Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
And Tony can tell you.
He was a
And it's-
huge Sasha Banks
Yep.
fan.
I was.
That woman, in his eyes, could not do no wrong. That's how much
Are
he
you
liked her.
serious?
Yes.
She
Yes.
did wrong.
Yeah.
When she turned on Bailey, she did wrong.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But see,
She
but,
caused Bailey to turn heel.
Yeah.
but see, I think Bailey makes a better heel though. But here's the-
honestly, I think Bailey right now makes a better baby face than a heel.
Mm.
we
Think
might have to
about
talk about that
Because
soon.
when Bailey
Yeah.
barely came out, she was a hugger. Now she's not a hugger; she's an ass kicker.
You know,
Yeah.
we'll talk more about that. But then I heard, and then I asked you guys if it was true,
Mhm.
that Sasha or Mercedes won the New Japan belt too.
Yes.
So now she's got 3 belts.
Two.
Two.
Just the TBS.
Oh, that's what
and the-
that's what you meant. Okay.
Yes, that's what I was-
From what I understand, it's just 2 belts to New Japan and
belts.
TBS.
But
she
I
only
thought,
got 2 belts.
didn't she beat that girl though for the CMLL?
No, I don't think it
No.
was the. No,
They-
it was just.
it was just for the New
Oh,
Japan
okay.
title.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
when we were watching it, if you recall, when she won that belt, she only
Yeah.
had 2 belts with her. If she would have
Right.
had 3 belts, she would have had all 3 with her.
Right.
Oh fuck.
Which
Yeah.
makes no sense giving her a New Japan championship. What, you're gonna go
Nope.
go over to
No.
New Japan? No.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's just
God.
I saw this coming, and it was an okay match for me. And then Britt Baker comes out, makes her return.
So
Yes.
So let me ask you guys.
See that one.
When do you think? How long do you think it'll take before Mercedes walks out of AEW? Because I'll tell you this: when they the first time they have Britt Baker and Mercedes Moné, Britt's gonna be like, I have to win. Mercedes gonna be like, no, I have to win. And then there's gonna be a whole disagreement. Mercedes gonna throw a tantrum.
Bro,
I
hope they do justice for Britt Baker. She's been there since day one.
Seriously.
They can't do her fucking dirty.
Nope.
Like that.
If they did, then she has every opportunity to go to WWE.
If Mercedes throws a tantrum, let her go then.
There you go. Elio, you got any more on this?
This was, for me, it was an okay match. I felt bad for Stephanie Vicker, because she lost one of her 2 championships because she has a CMLL one.
Yeah.
But the crowd went nuts for Britt Baker's return. So
as they should. This was great.
Yeah. So that's all I've got for this one.
All right. Did you guys see this one? Do you have any more?
A little bit.
Okay.
Didn't see much.
Okay.
Like I said, it was going in and out.
Gotcha.
But that's
Next match, Jon Moxley versus Naito. What's his first name, Elio?
Isn't it
Naito?
Naito, yeah.
Naito. I'm sorry. This match, I'm sorry, I was not into it. I really was not into this match. From start to finish, another match that probably should have been on Dynamite for the IWGP World Title or in Japan. I didn't know anything about Naito. Moxley, to me.
Wait, did Moxley bleed?
No.
What?
Surprisingly.
Shocking.
Surprisingly, he didn't. Right. I wasn't into it. Naito gets the win. Yeah. And here's my thing. Where does Jon Moxley go from here in AEW after losing this? It's like I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know what they have been doing with him for the past months. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't find something that was like, oh my God, like in this match.
I'll give you a scenario.
Okay.
I'll give you a scenario. So since Jon Moxley lost the title, picture this. Okay, like I said, I'm a WWE fanboy. What's been going on with WWE right now?
Yeah, that's right. He was
What's
talking
been going
about
on with
this,
WWE right now?
The big thing or
the
bloodline?
The bloodline.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Roman Reigns lost the title at WrestleMania to Cody Rhodes. Hasn't been seen, right?
Right.
And what they just did on Friday to Paul Heyman.
Right.
So I want you to figure it this way. Whether it's Money in the Bank or SummerSlam, Roman Reigns comes back with the Usos united. Okay? They make up. And then they come to find out The Rock has been behind the bloodline the whole time. So he teams up with the bloodline with all the Tama Fatu,
Tonga and Tonga.
the Tongas, and then the other new guy. And then next thing you know, you see Seth Rollins come out, and then you'll see Dean Ambrose come out. And then you got the Shield back together. Possibility the Shield might be coming back together. Everybody's been wanting Dean Ambrose and the Shield to come back together. What happened at WrestleMania?
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
Hit Roman Reigns with the chair. The theme of the Shield came out.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody
thought it was Dean.
Everybody thought I thought it was Dean.
Yeah, a lot of people did. You're like, what?
Dean. I was like, I was screaming at him. I jumped out of my chair. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I looked at my old lady. I was like, it's fucking Dean Ambrose. She's like, no way, because she's a fan of Dean Ambrose. So it's trippy. I'm thinking that.
But what?
I would love that.
Oh hell yeah!
Against the bloodline. Yes. But then they're also talking about whose son? Another one of the Nai family. It's oh god, what was his name? It's his boy wrestling.
Zilla.
Yeah.
Umaga.
Umaga's boy.
Yeah, that's Zilla.
Umaga's boy is supposed to be coming to WWE.
Zilla.
Yeah.
I know him.
Zilla's going to go with Roman. But Zilla, we thought Fatu was going to go with the
Jacob Fatu.
And he didn't.
Yeah.
So he's aligned with the bloodline. So who knows if Zilla's going to align with the bloodline, or when Roman comes back, he's going to align with Roman.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that would be because there's going to be literally a bloodline civil war.
I've
Yes.
said that many times. It's going to be a civil war, and I can't wait.
It's going to be kind of like the NWO back in the day.
But
when
better.
the NWO split up,
Yes.
and then you had the NWO, the
But
Wolfpack
better.
versus the regular NWO.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we'll talk more about that in the This Week in Wrestling portion because of what happened with Paul Heyman, which is,
Oh, I'm pissed
man.
at that. I'm pissed at that.
So,
How would you treat a Hall of Famer like that?
mhm.
Exactly.
So
do you have any more on that match, Elio?
no.
No. It was. I wasn't into this match. They've had better matches. Naito and Moxley.
Oh, they
I agree.
have?
Yeah, they've had many matches over in New Japan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it should have been
Yeah.
better than what they had,
Yeah.
You would think
Yeah.
on a pay-per-view.
especially
Exactly.
on pay-per-view.
Yes.
Mhm.
And last but certainly not least, for the AEW World Title, Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland.
We saw the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Power came back on.
The power came back on.
Bro,
So
you know what was
go ahead
funny?
and Start.
No, I said the last 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry.
But it was
I'm
so
sorry.
funny because we're trying to watch it. You know, we're in my dining room. And, you know, I had my phone and I was trying to get it through my hotspot, but it was just on and off. And then it was a good portion of it that was showing in a little bit. And then it was fucking, as soon as the power came back on, fuck, we all was like, yeah! I was celebrating
Well,
and
do we
shit.
get? And then he's like, oh shit, it's got to restart.
That's awesome.
So I just ran to my TV and I was like, put it on. So we caught the last 10 minutes, not the whole
There you
match,
go.
but the last 10 minutes, but at least we saw what happened. Go ahead, Clay.
There you go. Yeah, this match to me, it was good main event. These guys went well. Typical Will Ospreay match though of going
hell
crazy and doing flips and flops and jumps and everything in between. Swerve did counter back well with Will Ospreay, keeping up with him. I'm not saying that Swerve couldn't. I'm just saying he does well with this match. My only thing is with the last, I would say 10 minutes of this match, Will Ospreay looked like John Cena back in the day. Everything that Swerve was throwing at him, every finisher that Swerve was on him or whatever, thinking you're done, he powers out. And I'm like, oh, God, he's going to win the belt this way. And I was scared to death for Swerve because I really did not want him losing this title already to Will Ospreay.
Yeah, we all said that.
I really didn't. And I thought this was going to happen. But when Swerve finally hit his last finisher on Will and then pins him, I'm like, okay, this was a solid match.
Yep.
Swerve gets the win here. With Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis involved with it, I honestly thought that Don Callis was going to do something to Will. And nothing happened. So I was okay to end the show like that. Still AEW champion with Swerve Strickland. Solid matchup.
Yeah.
Elio, what are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
this was a good match. It's good to see the Swerve won because I think we all picked Will. We thought thought they were going to put the belt on Will Ospreay. But here's the thing that confuses me. What is he? Heel, face. If you're a face, why are you associated with Don Callis' family?
Yeah.
Yes, like I said before, Will Ospreay is the Mercedes Moné of men's wrestling.
You're right.
It's the truth. It is. I hate to
You're right.
say it, but it is.
All right, so what overalls you guys give it? Me and Chris, we're not going to give it an overall because
overall,
we're at even 5 right now because we didn't get all of it.
right?
yeah, I gave it a B. It was okay. Yeah.
Elio.
I knew it would be minus.
Okay.
All right, well, there you go. The recap of AEW Forbidden Door. Now it's time to get into listener emails. You guys ready for this one?
Yes.
And I just literally saw these, and we got a shitload of them. We're only going to go through a few, and then we'll read the rest next week, I promise. But Michael Dixon from Colorado, he said, POV crew, I have a bone to pick with Elio.
Oh,
How-
Oh.
Yeah, you're in trouble, Elio.
Uh-oh.
He said, how can he honestly think that Will Ospreay is overrated. Will is the greatest. He was listening to last week's show.
Oh.
Is
Gotcha.
overrated. Will is the greatest wrestler of all time. Elio, do your research.
Okay. Let me just say, Will Ospreay. I said it last week. I'm gonna say it this week. Will Ospreay is overrated. I don't get the hype with this guy.
You're making people mad, Elio.
Oh, well, they're making me mad.
Well, why is he? Here's the thing: we all just said that Will Ospreay's overrated.
But
He's attacking.
we said it
Elio.
on this show, but I
Right.
guess last week's show, Elio was like the one that was real adamant about him being overrated.
Okay.
So that's why he said he had a bone to pick with Elio.
Now I'm
Now
now
he'll
call
go-
out the Dean like that.
Now he'll have a fight with all of us, so it's okay.
Exactly. All right, Nicholas Kessler from Nashville, Tennessee. He said, hey, guys, do you see Rhea Ripley leaving the Judgment Day when she returns?
Ooh. Honestly, no. I really don't. I feel like with Judgment Day is her group still.
Possibility.
Do you think
Why
so?
you say that?
Okay, look what's going on with Finn Balor and Liv.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then her helping them get back the tag team titles.
Right.
So with Finn and his tag team buddy, they're already leaning towards Liv Morgan's side. And last time you saw her, she was kicking back in the clubhouse watching them play video games.
True.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's the second time her and Poppy has actually got together.
Mm-hmm.
So the only one that's against them right now is Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So there's a possibility where Rhea is going to make her own faction.
That'll be
There's a-
interesting.
That would.
There's a talk about her and her old man coming from AEW back to WWE.
Oh,
And think if he gets Aleister Black coming back
Yeah.
and tag teams up with him, and Aleister Black's tag team partner comes with him, that's
Brody
a new
King.
faction, and they can go against the
Judgment
against
Day,
them.
yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
man.
Elio, you said their contracts aren't up till 2025, though, right?
I believe,
you looking
so. 25 or 27, I believe I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also a possibility where they can buy him out of their contracts.
They could.
Oh, okay.
It could happen.
There's
Could
WWE
happen.
has-
I
do
would
it all
like
the
to
time
see
in
it
NFL.
happen. Yeah.
They do it all the time in NFL and NBA. So this
You're
is
right.
a pro organization.
Yeah.
So you
You're
never
right.
know.
never know.
WWE is a big ass $1 billion a year
Look
company.
at
So
look at what happened with Andrade. You know.
That's true. That's
So-
right.
Andrade's now back in WWE.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
see what
Money in the
happens.
Bank.
And in Money in the Bank, that's right. So Rosa Lim from Singapore, she said, "Love the show, but why do you guys constantly bash AEW?"
They do it to themselves. They
They
do.
do.
It to themselves.
They do
You
do it
can't-
to
you-
themselves.
We have told
who's the
things.
person's name?
Huh?
Who's the person's name?
Rosa Lim.
Rosalind. Just to
Yeah.
let you know, since I'm the newest one of the group, and kind of watching it from where I standpoint, it still looks in the beginning trials of AEW, even though they've been around for a few years now.
Yeah.
You got to look at
Yeah.
the way the wrestlers portray the story, the way the wrestlers do their moves. It still looks rookie
It's-
moves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they got some good wrestlers out there, but then they put them with somebody that's not that experienced. You can see it right off the bat.
Now let me tell you something, Chris.
Go for
Clay made a prediction that AEW won't last enough. How many years you said, Clay?
5 years.
5 years. Do you agree with that?
Mhm.
Let me ask you this: is Impact still going strong?
They are.
Yep.
Okay. Remember when Impact barely started?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What did they say about that?
That was going to shipwreck.
It was going to shipwreck within,
Yeah.
it was going to shipwreck within 10 years,
Yeah.
Right.
and you weren't going to see it anymore.
Right.
Look at AJ Styles came from Impact. He's now on WWE. He's a champion, a former champion in WWE.
Right.
I mean, come on. You can't. I mean, if they get their wrestlers in check and they get more experience under their belts, it will come to pass while you're going to see it 20, 30, 40 years down the line.
But let me throw this at you
The
though.
wrestlers just improve the way they perform.
But
That's
let me
the way I
throw
see
this at you though. Tony Khan is spending a lot of money on these guys. A lot of money. And if they're not making the revenue back, or if he's not making the revenue back, I don't see it really lasting that long.
I mean,
I think it's more compared to a WCW than it is a TNA. Honestly, I see it. Some of the similar things are happening from when WCW happened to now AEW.
He's going based on WCW. No, I totally agree with you on this. Totally agree with you on this. But if he starts looking at how some of the other organizations did it and implements those, he'll be a success.
I mean, I hope they do. I'm not saying like, oh, I want AEW to fail. Never. I'm just saying
we've said that many times.
The way they're going, it's not looking good, especially with like the TV deals and how WWE is going all to Netflix or Peacock or whatever the fuck they're going. And now Turner's having a hard time with AEW and being like, I don't know, like if they want to renew the contract or not.
Well, if he doesn't, he can go on Hulu then.
That's true.
If they take him,
AEW can go on Hulu. And then guess what? Now, just like WWE is going to go on Netflix and they go on Hulu.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? They have no holds barred with doing whatever they want.
But I think they'll have more creative
freedom
on Netflix than Hulu, though. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. What happens.
I'm sorry, but you got LG the I don't even know how to pronounce it. The LGBT whatever. I don't know. That damn word went from here to there.
Yeah, the alphabet.
But I know I got no offense with them. They're out there.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you. But here's the thing: if they show those shows on Hulu and Netflix, and they give creative freedom on Netflix, they might as well give the creative freedom
on Hulu. Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
And you're going to see the Braun panties match come back.
Oh God!
Oh God!
There better be a nip slip. Anyway, Hidayah Amin from Singapore again. She said, I don't know if it's a she or he. I'm sorry. Long-time listener, love the show. Where do you guys think Ricochet will go?
He's AEW bound.
Man.
You think so?
I think he is. Honestly,
where?
AEW.
Hell no.
I'm just saying that Will Ospreay.
I think New Japan.
About having that. I really hope he does go to New Japan. I think it'll be better for him.
Impact.
Yeah,
he could go there
too. Yeah.
I could see him going on Impact,
and then showing up on NXT.
Let me ask you this. Hey, no, well, because his contract's up with WWE, NXT is part of WWE.
Yeah.
Next match, Ricochet versus Nick Nemeth on NXT.
Well, think about it. TNA has been sending their guys over to NXT. So, who knows?
The way I see it on Impact, between TNA and Impact, which is more of a faster pace?
Between who?
TNA and Impact.
Same thing. TNA and Impact.
TNA and Impact, yeah.
God damn, I'm out of the loop. I've been out of the loop for a while. No, the one that's the Octagon. It's kind of like the Octagon.
UFC?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
No, wasn't that TNA too?
That was TNA, wasn't it?
No, that was TNA. Yeah, that was the six-sided ring.
Yeah, the six-sided ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just had a pause, man. Like,
I know we all had to think. All right, Love Moxley 23 from California says, "I love the show, but you guys are such marks for the whole why it sucks. That's all you guys talk about, but still love the show."
Wait a minute.
Why it sucks?
Wait a minute.
I've been seeing a lot of these comments about, the white six is so
Jesus, man.
So boring. It's so dumb.
How is it boring or dumb? What are you boring?
But what cracks me up is that he calls us marks.
Who's the one that says white six sucks?
They just did the handle, Love Moxley 23.
Oh, no, I just see these comments like in some of the Facebook groups. Like how
Oh,
people are
my
saying they
goodness.
hate this Y6 thing. It's so boring. It's so dumb, and
You know what?
Okay.
You people are so impatient.
right?
Yes.
So impatient.
Yes.
I
Yep.
totally agree with that. They're very impatient. The
Yes.
YS6 is building up to when they literally finally wrestle.
Yes.
That's the way Bray Wyatt and the Family Fun House did in the very beginning, if you recall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, you know
they would
what?
slowly spread out little tidbits here and there, showing
Yeah.
Sister Abigail and Bray agreeing with Sister Abigail. May he rest in peace. I miss you, Wyndham Rotunda. I miss you,
Yes.
man.
And let me
Yes.
tell you something though, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite, but when exactly what you just said, when Bray Wyatt first did that whole Firefly Funhouse thing, I was against it. I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
We all were.
But
We're all.
But
we're
that-
all like,
but
what
you
the
know
fuck
what?
is this?
yeah, we all didn't like it. We're like, are you seriously? That's what you do with Bray Wyatt? But then once it started, I was like, oh, fucking genius. You know, so
Yes.
people have to understand. We're not. Don't call me a mark again. Who was it again? Love. You
John.
know what? Put your fucking real name, okay?
Right?
I'm not a mark. Well, we're all marks in a special way, but even still,
We are.
you know, you have to appreciate the story. I've said it many times. When you're watching or binge watching a show, do you go right to the end? No, you watch the whole thing because it builds up to the end. So
Right.
just fucking be patient.
It's like
All
reading a book. It's like reading a book. You're not gonna start from page 1, then go all the way to the last page.
Exactly.
People do not understand. All right, Mila Contreras from Japan. She said, "Hey guys, love the show. Keep up the great work. My question is for Elio. Being from Canada, do you think that Owen should be in the WWE Hall of Fame? P.S. I think Tony Diaz should be called the man because Ruby Soho said so." All right, somebody else said that too.
I was gonna say we get that. Has done that a little bit too.
What?
For somebody saying you should be called the man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
because that's Becky's thing.
All right,
come
so
on,
but obviously this question is just for Elio, so Elio, you freaking answer it.
So were they asking if they think if I think Owen Hart should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the WWE Hall of Fame.
I think he should have been there already, but we all know why
Yeah.
he isn't. So, and I don't know if he ever will be now. I mean, he's more associated with the AEW, with the Owen Hart Cup tournament that they keep going with.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the family doesn't want
Yeah.
Owen Hart to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
No.
It's the
Nope.
family's reason why, and I kind of understand why they say it. I really do.
Yeah.
I do
They're
too.
it's still the blame.
Yeah.
It's still the blame, and it's
Wait a minute. I just realized something. This list. Who was it? What was it again? Who was it again? Mila Contreras
Yeah.
from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she wanted to ask Elio this question because he's from Canada, but he's Italian.
oh my God. So hold on a second. You're an Italian Canadian.
Yes, sir.
But you know what? Everybody thinks he's Spanish. So
That's the one thing too. It's the God.
Babu, give me a pizza burrito.
I've said
Yeah,
many
right?
times on this show, sono italiano, hai capito?
that's what you got now.
See?
Italiano. Io ero galletta. Craton.
That's awesome.
All right. So Elio, you say yes or no?
I think he should be. I just don't see it happening anytime because,
Okay.
family still blames the company for what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with
Yeah.
you. Even Steven 619, we had him before, right?
Yep.
We have. Yes.
Oh boy. Longtime listener and avid emailer. Thank you all for responding to my email. So I got another question for all of you. Who do you think is the greatest champion of all time, including WCW and WWE? P.S. I don't like Clay's take on Mercedes Moné. I love her to death, and she is changing the women's division in AEW. He put an exclamation mark on it.
How?
Wow.
I want a one-page email. Explain to me how she's changing that division.
Why
If you
is
mean
saying
if you mean making it about herself, yeah, I agree.
What's changing the division and saying that bitching about, oh, I want this belt or I'm blah, 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 or I want this money or I'm blah, blah, blah. That's changing the division?
Right?
Not only that, but you only wrestle 1 to 2 times since you've been signed to AEW for the fucking contract. So don't tell me you're changing the division when you barely fucking wrestle.
See,
that's done.
You're making Clay mad. They make me mad, now they're making Clay mad. See that?
Right?
That's the same thing that they did with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about it. That's the same thing that they did with Brock Lesnar, and it was starting to piss people off, saying that he was changing the division. He wasn't changing the division. He was just pissing everybody off because he would only wrestle a couple times a year instead of fully coming out. They let him win the title, and then that title, when would you literally see that title up for grabs?
Yeah. That's the other thing, though, about Mercedes, and this last thing I'm going to say about it. Her favorite wrestler of all time, Eddie Guerrero, right? She has said that multiple times.
Yes.
All right? What pisses me off about it is she's saying all this shit about how this money is this, money is that, I'm blah, 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 give me my belt, blah, blah, blah. You think Eddie would have said any of that shit? Eddie did the fucking grind throughout his career. He busted his fucking ass for what he got.
Sure did.
And to take a page from that is like, no, you are in no comparison to where Mr. Eddie Guerrero was.
Had a long talk with her and straighten her out.
Right? God bless his soul.
Man, these emails are tough. Oh, this one's even tougher.
But what was the first one though? Was his Even Stevens question being
who's the greatest
champion?
Champion?
Eddie Guerrero. There you go.
Including WCW and WWE.
Eddie Guerrero. I'll say it. Yeah.
All right. I say Bruno Sammartino. There we go.
Choice. That's your choice.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. He loves Eddie Guerrero.
I love Eddie.
Warrior.
He loves him. All right. John Kenny.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, shit. My bad. Ultimate Warrior. Elio?
Okay.
Ultimate Warrior.
WCW included. I'm going with Bob Backlund. Or not Bob Backlund. Bruno Sammartino.
I'm saying the same Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If we're talking between WCW and WWF,
yeah, because it was WWF.
Von Erich.
Yeah.
Texas Tornado.
Kerry.
If we're really talking Texas Tornado,
there you go.
Okay.
Kerry.
All right, John Kenny from the UK. He said, great job on the show, but I think Elio should change his name to Mr. Mean. That is all.
Mr. Mean?
Elio, what are you doing to these people?
They're all on you.
What is going on?
Wow.
Mr. Mean, I have no words.
Me and Tony are usually the loud ones on the show, and Elio's getting beat up for it.
Wow.
Dang.
All right, couple more, and then we got to take a quick break. Stacy J from North Carolina said, hey, guys, I got a would you rather. Oh, my God, they're bringing it back. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, I love would you rathers. All right, she said, would you rather be Team Solo or Team Rowan? I say Team Rowan.
I'm going with Team Rowan.
I'll be Team Rowan.
The OGs.
Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. No. I'm going to stick with it. Team Rowan.
Team Roman. Yeah.
I got Team Roman.
Really?
There you go.
Solo's
You already had my point on it. Team Roman.
Team Roman.
Solo's Mr. Mean.
No.
Yes, he is.
Solo, in all honesty, Solo, he's I'm going to say it straight up. He's an ass. I don't like him as the tribal chief. He can't run it worth shit. He's just using power by fear, not respect.
Yeah.
In all regards, Roman had the respect, but he also showed fear to his opponents when they were scared to face him because they were always looking over their backs. The same one with this, but they're already expecting that all the Tongas and Fatu is going to come in already. They're already placed in certain spots. So if you looked at the last SmackDown, all of them went in first, and then here comes Cody Rhodes and the rest of them ready to stomp ass. And they freaking started stomping their ass, and that's why they called the NYPD to get them out of there. Because they already knew what was going to happen.
New York's finest. All
There you
right. Last one. Hey, I'm from New York. All right. Last one. Yin Yoshi from Japan. She or he? I'm sorry, dude or dudette. Said, hey, POV crew, great show. Keep up the great work. Is Liv Morgan living up to the hype? And does Tony Diaz still love the Asians? What the fuck? Come on, man. I do, but why are you going to blow me up like that? Golly. Man.
Awesome. That made my day. I love
You know
it.
what? I was hoping I would go through some of these without somebody messing with me, but no, didn't happen.
That's awesome.
Yes, I do. That's your one question. Come on, man, y'all. All right, I'm not gonna go there. All right, Liv Morgan, is she living up to the hype?
He's stuttering.
I need a drink. Fuck.
But yes, I think she is living up to the hype. I think this is the best Liv Morgan I've seen in her WWE career.
Okay.
So yes.
I like this Liv Morgan. This is some of her best work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chris?
I liked it when she barely started out looking like Harley Quinn. And then now as she's progressed, when she says, I'm going to come back and you guys aren't going to recognize me. Yeah. Look at it now. She's more dominant and she's doing a better job. The only thing, she's got to change up that laugh a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it
sounds a little bit too premeditated on the laugh.
Like she's pushing it.
I mean, you got to make it more of an evil laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's kind of pushing it like,
yeah.
Right.
But I think it's working. I mean, she's got the belt. She's using it to her advantage. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. This is, to me, this Liv Morgan is more legit as a world champion than she was when she first won that championship for Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because when she first won it, I was like, oh, really, Liv? Like, of all people?
You know what?
And now it's like,
you're right.
It's like, okay.
Now that you mentioned that,
be this world champion. So.
No, you're right.
Yeah. She has progressed famously. So
Elio, what you say?
I just can't wait to see her and Ripley go at it.
See who?
Yes. Her and Ripley.
Her and Rhea.
Oh, they're going to tear it up.
Yes. I can't wait
they
to see that. They are going
to tear it up. Elio, what do you think?
Yeah, I said, I like this Liv Morgan. This is some of her best work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that's it for the listeners' emails before I get thrown under the bus. We are going to take a quick pause for the cause, and when we come back, we have Money in the Bank predictions, NXT, is it Battleground?
Heat Wave,
that's what I said. Predictions, and This Week in Wrestling.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV Podcast, and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast.
Hey, I'm only doing this promo because my great friend Ruby Soho told me to do it. Hey, make sure you guys tune in to the Wrestling POV Podcast, all right? These guys have everything you need to know about the world of professional wrestling. And I'm talking about Tony Diaz, Clay, and my boy Leo. Hey, make sure you tune in once again to the Wrestling POV Podcast with my boy Tony Diaz, Clay, and Leo. And trust me, those guys know how to swerve when you drive, and you swerve when you drive. Hey, tune in, my friends.
And we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and Amazon Music. And now, Tony, let's get into This Week in Wrestling.
All right, let's get, for me, I'm going to talk about SmackDown last Friday. What happened on SmackDown? For me, very hot start with the Bloodline and then having Cody come out and Orton come out and KO come out. It was bedlam, man. These guys are going crazy. And like what Chris was saying earlier, and New York's finest had to come out there to break it all up. You know what? I have to say this, man, but this is a different chapter of the bloodline, and it's getting good.
Yes.
It's getting good. And the way they are building this up with Solo, trying to be the new tribal chief and all this other stuff, it's only going to make Roman's appearance that much more special. Or a big pop. You know what I'm saying? When he comes out, people are going to go nuts. I'm going to skip ahead. No, I'm not. Jade's loss, I was shocked, but it was still something that needed to be done. And
the right woman won.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Logan Paul versus LA Knight versus Santos, that was even a good match, man. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like Logan Paul, but you got to give that guy credit. You know what I'm saying? You have to give him credit. He respects the business. He respects the business.
Where even he shits.
You have to, man, because he does respect the business. He did train his ass off. Now, do I like the fact that he just jumped right in? No. But I will say, I don't want to say he's earned it yet, but he is a smart man. And to do what he did, you got to tip your hat off to him. Now, at the end of SmackDown, what happened with Paul Heyman, I heard that you seen his face, right? Paul Heyman?
Yes.
You know what they were saying? That Paul Heyman did not sleep for like 2 or 3 days.
I was
so
reading
he can get that appearance. That's dedication, man.
That is. But that's not the first time he's done that either.
Really?
Remember the time? Yes. Do you guys remember when he was kind of having that thing with Brock back? I think it was like 2018. Yes. He did the same exact thing where his eyes were beat red. He would stay up for 2 or 3 days just to have that effect of crying and losing. It looked like he's losing his shit. He's done that before. That's why I love and respect Paul Heyman.
I mean, how?
He does so fucking good.
How can he do that?
That is dedication, man.
I know.
And the fact that this man took a power bomb through a table, took a Samoan spike, took a headbutt. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
That I never thought Paul Heyman would take a bump. I really never thought.
Not like that.
No. And I'm like, oh my God.
That was probably the best bump I've ever seen Paul Heyman take.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It was a
Tony Khan, take notes.
No shit. No
and
shit.
Paul Heyman is older than Tony Khan.
He is. I loved it from start to finish. SmackDown itself.
Yeah.
So
now
good.
I have to throw this out there to you guys, okay, as far as this bloodline going on, especially what happened with Paul Heyman.
Right.
I think they're going to need a new wise man. And you know who I think that wise man should be?
Oh, God.
I have a feeling it's Estrada, Umaga's manager.
Yep.
There you go.
Armando Estrada.
Yes.
Now, he did manage Jacob Fatu at one time, too.
Yep.
That's right.
Now, listen to this. This, I was like, oh, shit. Someone tweeted out, hear me out. This is about to be the new wise man for the Bloodline 2.0. And they tagged Armando Estrada. Armando Estrada responded to that, and he goes, be careful what you wish for.
Oh, dude. I would love it. I really would.
Dude, it's like I said, the whole bloodline thing is...
But then you say you add Zilla to not this 2.0 bloodline, but the other bloodline. Would Estrada go with Umaga's son, or would he go against Umaga's son? See what I'm saying there?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think he'd go with his son.
You go with... Yeah.
I think he'd go with his son because he wants to carry on that tradition.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Now,
but
I thought... No, go ahead. Sorry.
You did forget a very important part to SmackDown.
What?
Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson.
Oh, yeah. And did you see Brunson, Jalen Brunson, what he was doing? He was like, my hand don't hurt. My hand don't hurt.
I'm like, wow. If you guys didn't know, Tyrese and Jalen both are big, huge WWE fans.
Yes.
Tyrese, of course, has got to be the heel in MSG.
Yeah.
And, it worked out well. And people were scared to death because they thought Brunson hurt his hand again.
Yeah.
Because he was doing that whole thing. And they're like, nope, he's fine. He's fine.
He was saying, my hand's good, or some shit like that, especially when he grabbed the chair. But that actually was pretty cool. Now, I saw this other thing, and I started laughing. It's still kind of pertaining to the bloodline. AEW tweeted this out. AEW in the wrestling world mourn the passing of legendary Wild Samoan Sika. Our thoughts are with his family, his friends, and his fans. Roman responded to that, and he said, delete this. That doesn't concern you.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Good. What do you guys think of that?
He's kind of got a point in a way.
Yeah.
Because Sika was never involved with AEW. Neither of the Samoans have. Now, if you don't compare it, I know people probably would. Well, WWE mentioned Brody King or Brody Lee when he passed, but he was Luke Harper in WWE.
Exactly.
He was part of WWE. So that was, don't even go there because I could see people pulling that shit.
Yeah.
Sika, the rest of the bloodline, never been to AEW. So Roman does have a point.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So anything else on SmackDown, you guys? Before we move on?
That's it.
I'm good.
All right. So now for me on Raw, there was a lot that stuck out on that too. Jey Uso and then Chad coming out. And then you got the Wyatt 6 coming back out again. All that was done perfectly. The matches, though, during Raw, and I'm just going to do this quick because I want to talk about the whole Wyatt 6 thing. Liv versus Zelina. I thought that was a damn good fucking match.
I love
that. Was
match.
really good. You know? And another one that stuck out to me, too, was Dragunov versus Drew and Sheamus. God, you know what? When I saw that it was going to be them three wrestling, I was like, they're going to beat the shit out of each other.
Yes.
All these guys do. They like to be, stiff.
If there was still 1 or 2 spots left, I could see Dragunov going into Money in the Bank.
Ilya proved himself that he could hang with Drew and Sheamus.
Hell yeah, he did.
Right there.
Hell yeah, he did.
Yes.
So now let's go to the whole Wyatt 6 thing.
I have a question about the opening segment, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
When Nikki Cross delivered that videotape to Michael, Corey Graves is over there sitting, but did you notice there were 2 guys that were laid out on the announce table?
Yeah, the security.
Yeah, security.
Oh, okay.
Those are security guys.
I was trying to figure out
who they were. They did it last time when the Wyatt 6 just barely came out.
Yeah.
The security guards were knocked out on the floor and on the tables and all that stuff.
Can you imagine
what was going on there?
Can you imagine off camera just seeing these guys just go on the fucking announce table and just laying down?
Yeah. That's why it's like, man, what's going on here?
Right? So now there was speaking of that, Nikki Cross, and actually, you know what, Chris, what I want you to do is, because we spoke about this last Friday, I believe, and you had a theory on the whole Wyatt 6 that made sense to me. Like, you changed my mind, and that's hard to do on this show, which was about the whole who is what, when we were talking about Alexa Bliss, remember?
Okay.
And then what Nikki Cross's character now, because everybody's thinking, just to jump ahead a little bit, everybody's thinking that Nikki Cross is Sister Abigail.
No,
but this is Chris's theory.
Nikki Cross is not Sister Abigail. If you notice, Sister Abigail's character was always dressed in black. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys froze for a sec.
No, you froze.
No.
Okay. So Alexa Bliss, when Alexa Bliss was with Bray Wyatt, what was she always wearing? Her makeup was dark black ooze coming from her mouth. when she
Right.
faced
At that
Randy Orton through
WrestleMania.
a ball of fire. She was all wearing dark. She had Sister Abigail in her. So the entity of Sister Abigail proceeded with Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is not coming back yet. She says it's not her time yet.
Right.
So if you figure this, Nikki Cross's character is one of the Funhouse characters, but I can't figure out because Sister Abigail, she wore the white dress, but then she was also in black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm figuring Alexa Bliss. Go ahead.
Oh, is she Abby the Witch then?
I think she was Abby the Witch, but I think Sister Abigail is Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
But Abby the Witch, that's right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, was in the
Abby the Witch was always in white.
Was she? No, she was in black.
In black.
She was in black,
Yeah.
She was in black, but she was also in white. But Abby the Witch was always Sister Abigail was always in black.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait a minute.
So it could be Abby the Witch is Nikki Cross, and then Sister Abigail is Alexa Bliss when she comes back.
That makes sense.
Because if you look at Alexa Bliss's character when she did the Jack in the Box 2, she brought out the Fiend.
Right.
But what if Uncle Howdy's little sidekick would be Nikki Cross? Well, and it could be Abby the Witch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if the Fiend had Sister Abigail,
it's a lot of conspiracy theories right now going on.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's odd though.
Yeah,
That's
but
odd.
to everybody else, it's boring.
Oh, God, they're fucking stupid.
Get out of here.
Okay, so all the fans out there, you got to understand the buildup based on this. When you would see those little scan codes on the TV popping up, you guys were all excited for the Wyatt 6 to come out.
Yes.
And I'd see it all on TikTok. I'd see it all on Facebook, all on YouTube, commenting on all of it. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Now that they're out and they're showing little bit by bit by bit, you guys are too anxious for them to just finally get in there. That's not how the buildup comes. The buildup comes when finally they're going to take out. Don't get me wrong; they're going after Chad Gable like a madman.
Yeah, that's. But you guys don't find that weird?
It's all starting with Chad Gable.
Yeah,
it's all starting with Chad Gable.
Which is a good. Go ahead.
If you even saw when the Wyatt 6 barely came out, when that door opened and the camera went through the door and started panning, who was one of the big guys on the floor?
It was Chad Gable. Just
Chad Gable. Yeah.
Not only Chad Gable, Bray Wyatt.
Gunther?
I mean, not Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
Braun Strowman.
No, because that guy, I know. Okay, $5.
$5. It was Braun Strowman
At the VFW, but he had because that guy he had tattoos going across, and Braun Strowman doesn't have those type of tattoos.
Tattoos right here. He had a couple of tattoos right here, but the guy looked exactly like Braun Strowman when right before it went to Chad Gable.
No, well, even he tweeted out that it wasn't him.
Entrance.
Yeah, the right side where they would sit. But we'll look more into that. But either way, to me, that's a good theory.
He wants that $5 at the VFW.
I do. Yes. But either way, that is a good theory. And, we just got to wait and see. But in my opinion, though, I really think that once Alexa Bliss shows up, that place is going to go nuts.
Yes.
Nuts.
Oh, yeah. I got you got your crush. Who's the one that you got a crush on, $50 Man?
Sasha. Well, it was Sasha.
Well, it was Sasha.
Okay, it was Sasha.
Not no more.
My crush is Alexa Bliss.
Really? Uh-oh. Look out.
Even when she was demented. When she was demented with that little doll.
But you know what? I like that Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
No, but that's who it could be with Nikki Cross.
Oh, the doll?
The doll.
She could be Lily. We were
Lily.
talking last week.
I mean, Lily, yeah.
Lily.
Because think about it, too. Remember, I even said it.
It could be Lily.
That's a good point. Because, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Remember when I was questioning about Nikki Cross's mask? How it was just a big old fucking smile? And Lily, the doll, had that. Well, not that type of smile. Yes. That could be Lily. And that could be freaking Alexa Bliss's doll.
Lily was the spirit inside the doll.
That's right.
He was the one that opened up the doll and ripped the doll.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Nikki?
What?
Charlotte Flair.
No, Charlotte Flair.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair
remember?
ripped the head of the doll off.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Now I remember
And then
that.
the next episode, you saw Lily the doll all back together.
That's right.
There's no conspiracy.
Yeah.
Years.
I wonder what the fans think. I want to ask the fans, what do you think? Who Alexa Bliss will be coming back as, and Nikki Cross? Is Nikki Cross Lily the doll, and is Alexa Bliss going to come back as Sister Abigail?
I smell poll.
I want to see what the fans say about that.
Let's make it a poll.
Yeah. Do it.
Let's take a poll on that. What they think.
Let's make it a poll, and we'll put it on.
That'll be good.
Yeah. That's wow. Yeah, we're slowly figuring it out, I guess. But
gosh, I'm a demented person.
No, I think we all are. Fuck. Now, we mentioned the fact that they are after Chad Gable.
Yes,
and when Chad Gable was in catering and he was talking with Otis, and he said, "Oh, they're talking that. Did you see the promo? They were talking about me. They're talking about me, and blah blah blah." So I'm gonna play the promo, and then you guys tell me: are they talking about Chad Gable?
How much longer are we going to keep doing this? What are we even doing here? Do you honestly believe you brought him to life? I was destined to do this. Do you think you're special? Special implies that others are not. That there's others that are less than, that deserve to be forgotten. We're the ones that everybody wanted to forget about. We're the ones that everybody abandoned. We made them notice us. There you are. How do you believe you can bring them to life? They weren't chosen. Just willing. Clay in the hands of the potter. Died to the flesh to become something beautiful. They've become a family. We've become a family. Even now, there's false prophets parading, belittling their family for their own gain. It's disgusting. They must pay for their sins. And you think this is your responsibility? I am the voice of the reckoning. I am the reckoning. I'm nobody. I set free. I freed them from the cave. I am nobody. I gave them a family. I made them beautiful. I am all of them. I am the reckoning. I set them free.
God dang.
Chills.
It's about Chad.
It is. I think it is.
Is it about? Okay, so what part do you think that was about Chad Gable?
Where they said that they are a family, and he's basically saying that now that you're abandoning the family, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
that sort of way
And,
of like Chad
for your gain.
Getting rid of Otis,
What
Tozawa, and
Chad even said my family abandoned me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then how he was saying how he said that he was using the family for his own personal gain.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Chad Gable was trying to use Otis to get that belt.
Yeah.
To get the belt, using
The
Otis
IC.
as a strong man to take the opponent out, to weaken the opponent, so that way he could get the belt.
So what
it's literally that video right there was talking about Chad Gable. They're after Chad Gable now.
Okay. All right, but what did Uncle Howie say towards the end, though? He was saying something, and I cut it, and I started talking like a douche.
There you are.
Oh, he said, "There you are." Okay.
There you are.
The way he says that, man.
That alone is just creepy.
It is.
Fuck. Now, you guys ready to be pissed off? You guys ready to be pissed off? Your boy, Clay, Vince Russo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, I hate Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Listen to this. He said this.
Here we go.
What bullshit does he got to say now?
I heard this, I think I heard this one.
But let me ask you guys this. What do you think he started his sentence with?
Bro. Fuck me.
So this is what he had to say about the whole Wyatt 6 thing. Bro, if this falls flat in a matter of weeks, this could possibly be like the biggest miss in the history of the WWE. I am talking about gobbledygooker level miss. We are going to do this for a couple of weeks, then what? So-and-so is going to call Birdman out for a match? Where do you possibly go from this with this, bro? Ugh.
Shut the
better than he ever did.
Exactly. Yes.
All Vince Russo can do is complain about they're doing this, they're doing that. What did you do while you were lead writer and all that shit?
Creative?
You didn't do
exactly.
shit. The storylines were blocked.
No.
Your storylines were shit.
Oh.
And of course, the motherfucker would bash WWE over and over and over again because the motherfucker's not in it, and he is.
Yeah.
He's basically spit under the people's shoes in WWE, but he's still that little badger in the background.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is terrible, bro. Fuck you.
Or maybe he could be mad because of the simple fact that he didn't come up with something like this when he was in WWE.
Exactly.
Maybe,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe come up with better stories while you were there.
Exactly. And maybe you would still have a job, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say on him.
Yep.
So.
All right, so all right, so anything else on Raw? Or if you still want to have a different theory on the whole Wyatt 6. Anything?
I'm good. No.
You guys are good?
Yep.
All right, so that is it for this week in wrestling. Let's get into our predictions with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Elio, you have the card. Go ahead and go. Let's do this.
Before we went on air, I did Money Bank on my iPad.
That's right, you did.
Who would win? The men's Money Bank was won by Jey Uso.
Oh.
The women's Money Bank was won by Naomi.
Oh, shit!
What?
The Samoan dynasty, again?
Right?
Now,
Elio, you got to explain to the people what you did to get what.
So
you
what
got.
I did was I took all the people that qualified for the men's Money in the Bank match. Mm-hmm. I put their names on my randomizer for my phone, so it's like a wheel, and I wrote the names down in a list, and I did it single elimination style until it got down to the final two.
Oh, okay.
But how ironic that it's Jay and Naomi.
Right?
That's just crazy. Wow. So, all right, let's get right into it. And Clay, you ready to jot all this down?
I am.
All right, go ahead, Elio.
So the first match I have is the men's Money in the Bank. Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre.
Jesus. Ooh. Man, well, let me see. According to my screen, Clay, you're up first.
Son of a bitch. Okay. This match, I can honestly see either way. I can pick two guys out in my head that could possibly win this, and those two are Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
To win this Money in the Bank match. I am still going to go with Jey Uso. Why I would think Drew would still get it and why he would lose it is this would advance him into getting into a world title picture again and make him stay relevant into that. But would CM Punk cost him yet again another
That's where I was going to go with
another world title thing?
Remember what Punk said? As long as I'm in the WWE, Drew will never be champion.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So that's my theory with Drew is Punk might cost him yet again into something, and that would lead their match to SummerSlam.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with Jey Uso to win Money in the Bank. So
now it's on to me. I do agree with what you said. I know for a fact CM Punk is going to cost Drew somehow. And I think how he's going to do it is Drew's probably going to climb up on the ladder, and CM Punk's going to come straight out and push him right off, and then somebody else is going to take it to win. But my pick, and the only reason why I'm picking this is because not that they've been hurting him, but he sacrificed a lot, just like what Damian Priest was doing, and look what happened. They gave him the title. And Damian Priest was the heel at the time. Well, he still is. That won it, so I think a face will get it this time, and I'm going with LA Knight.
Okay.
That's who I'm going to go with. All right, Chris, it's on to you. Who do you pick out of all for the men's Money in the Bank?
Well, I got two different predictions. It's either Jey Uso or LA Knight.
Okay, but you
Drew
only pick
McIntyre,
one.
of course. I know. So in all regards, Jey Uso, because Jey Uso has gone through a lot of shit with his family, getting involved in him trying to win a title. It's been like, 2-3 different times when his brother got involved with his title matches and caused him to lose.
Right.
Remember that. His brother's not in the category now. Roman is not there. The bloodline is not even thinking about Jey Uso.
No.
Because Jey Uso's on Monday Night Raw. They got their own shit dealing with SmackDown.
Yeah.
The other reason is LA Knight. I'm going for him kind of, but was it Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit, that's
Is
right.
it Logan Paul? Logan Paul's gonna think about it. Logan Paul and LA Knight got a thing going right now. So LA Knight is out. Another thing with Drew McIntyre, him and CM Punk, they got a thing going right now. So they got a heated match coming at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So
you know
I'm
what?
going for
I was
Jey
thinking,
Uso.
you know what? I was thinking of that too, but not today, but a while ago. I was like, oh, it looks like it's going to be LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the U.S. title at SummerSlam. That's right. I didn't even, shit. You know what? Changed my pick to Jey Uso. All right, Elio.
You already
Dang it, Tony. I got to go back. And no, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Jey Uso.
I'm gonna go with Jey Uso because he wins Money in the Bank. Then he can cash in any time. And Roman Reigns is making his return night before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Bringing the title back to the bloodline, like Roman wanted.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Well, and plus, too, you know, what's funny with Chad Gable, you know, Wyatt Six is going to try to do something here to scare the shit out of him. So that leaves him out.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
What it's going to do, the whole stadium's going to go dark, and then all of a sudden it's going to light up, and there's the Wyatt Six around the freaking ring. And then Chad Gable's going to get all freaked out and leave the ring and try to run.
Yep.
Yes.
So that leaves him out. All right. So you going with Jey Uso, Elio?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's the next matchup?
Next is the women's Money in the Bank. Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Zoe Stark.
All right. It's on me. I'm going to go. Wait, read it again, Elio.
Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Zoe Stark.
All right. As much as I want to see Chelsea Green win, because she's
so
growing
cool.
on me, dude.
Yeah.
She is growing on me. Yeah. She's slowly been growing on to me. But I'm going to go with Tiffany Stratton. I think it's her time. I just do. Chris, it's on to you.
You think it's Tiffany time?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Tiffy time. It's on to you, Chris. Who you got?
Zoe Stark's time.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you got to understand. You got to understand it from my point. Zoe Stark's come so close a bunch of times, and I think it's
Right.
and I think she's due. I think she's actually due because she's gotten so close to winning those championship belts. Even with the tag time, she did have the tag team title at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just think
it's
she's
her
due?
time to actually get a singles belt.
All right, Elio.
I'm going to go with Tiffany Stratton. I mean, her character's come a long way from when she first debuted in NXT.
Yeah. Yep.
So and she's put on some of the best matches, some of the great matches that I've seen. So yeah, I'm going with Tiffany Stratton.
I agree. I agree with you, Elio. Clay, it's on to you.
I honestly think it is Tiffy time as well. I'm going to Tiffany Stratton. I really am.
Outgunned.
Here's my thing, though. It's like if the men's Money in the Bank, say it is Jey Uso to win it, he's a babyface, right?
Yeah.
I would only think it's fitting if the women's had to be a heel. And I think Tiffany Stratton, if she were to win this briefcase, she can do wonders with it.
Yeah.
As she's also teaming with Nia Jax a little bit right now.
Yeah.
So I think she can do wonders with this Money in the Bank briefcase. So I'm going Tiffany Stratton.
Okay. All right. Elio, what's next?
So next we have a last chance match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. If Priest wins, Rollins can never challenge as long as Priest is champion. If Rollins wins, Priest has to leave Judgment Day.
Holy shit. It's on to you, Chris. It's on to you.
Seth Rollins.
Really?
Rollins.
Okay.
Holy shit. Why are you going with Seth?
I think Seth freaking Rollins should win it.
Why?
Well, if you think about it, Damian Priest has been all talking this bad shit, how he doesn't need the
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. He doesn't need the Judgment Day. He can do it without him. And then Finn Balor confronted about that shit.
Yeah. But they squashed it.
No, you know what I mean? We need each other. Huh?
But they squashed it. Remember? On Raw, they squashed it.
Things
like,
can be squashed
all right.
and still come back up.
True.
Yeah. So he's probably going to tell him to stay in the back. He can do this on his own. And then Seth Rollins beats his ass. All of a sudden, he comes back and real quick beats his ass. It's been known to happen with Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay. All right. Elio.
So my choice is Seth Rollins.
All right.
Okay.
Elio, your pick.
I mean, Damian Priest, he's like still close to just start walking out on Judgment Day and leaving because he said it's a need Judgment Day.
Yeah.
They need him more than he needs them, so I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Clay, it's on to you.
I'm going to play it different. I'm going to go Damian Priest to retain here. I really think he's going to roll with this more. I mean, Judgment Day did kind of plant the seeds of a split, but then they squashed it. But it's going to keep coming as time goes on with the whole, are they going to split? Are they not? This sort of way. So I think they're going to still tell this story and have Damian still keep the title here. So I'm going Damian Priest.
Okay. I agree with you. I'm going with Damian Priest only because I think they're still going to interfere. I think Finn, Dominic, and JD, I think they're still going to interfere just to still help him out. And it's still going to cause tension between Damian Priest and the Judgment Day because he did tell him, hey, I want to do this by myself. They're still going to come out, interfere, try to help him out. And it's just going to create the storyline going forward. And especially because you still got Rhea Ripley's story and Liv.
That's right.
So they still, for me, they still got to be together. So I'm going with Damian Priest. What's up, Chris?
I'm going to play devil's advocate with you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now think of it this way. Judgment Day comes out to interfere with the match. They could cost them the match.
And that's true, too.
Ooh.
That's true, too.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way. Judgment Day comes out because it's been known to happen where the faction comes out to help and they cause the belt to go to the opponent.
Yeah.
So I want you to figure it that way too.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Damian Priest. Well, I mean, but no, I mean, because the simple fact, he just won this belt at WrestleMania. He's only had one title defense on a pay-per-view. You know, for me to take it away from him after what he's been doing for WWE, you know what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
True.
Yes.
Look at Drew McIntyre.
No,
5 minutes and he lost the belt.
Yeah, that's his own fault.
He's been doing such great things with WWE, but then
he was greedy
up
with
like,
Punk.
I'm right there with CM Punk.
Yeah,
he was
greedy. He goes right there with CM Punk. I was even pissed that he lost the title. I was so pissed off that he lost the title.
Right.
I was like, "Are you serious? Get out!
What are you doing?
Go celebrate with your wife."
No, I'm gonna stick with my guns with Damian Priest. Elio, what's the next one?
All right, so the next one is for the Intercontinental Championship: Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
Woo, Elio, it's on you.
So, okay, when Sami Zayn won this title at WrestleMania, that was a surprise that he beat Gunther. But since then, they haven't really done anything with it. So I'm going to go with Braun Breaker because the hot streak he's been on lately, like taking everyone out and just like, wait, get to Ricochet.
Yeah, he sent him to AEW.
Right? He power slid him all the way to the other company.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker. I mean, they're really giving this guy a big push.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. All right, so Clay, it's on to you.
I am with Elio on this one. I agree 100% with everything he said. I like Sami Zayn, but this title run of his, it was cool when it happened when he beat Gunther, but now it's kind of like he hasn't really done much with it, especially beating a guy like Gunther.
No, I agree.
And the way they're pushing Braun now as this monster, he would do wonders in that Intercontinental title picture. So I'm going with Braun Breaker to win the IC title here.
Okay, now it's on to me. I got a theory.
Okay,
you guys might like it, might not. I don't know, but it's up for debate. I'm going with Braun Breaker just to be on the safe side, by the way. But what if Ricochet shows up and causes Braun Breaker to win?
That would be very, very interesting.
You know what I'm saying? And then, because obviously all over the internet has been what? Ricochet's gone. He's not going to WWE. He might go to AEW. He might go to New Japan. And we haven't seen him since Braun Breaker's done that to him. So what if all of a sudden he fucking shows up and causes Braun Breaker to lose against Sami Zayn? And again, I have to bring this up. Sami Zayn just won that title at WrestleMania. He's had one or two title defenses. Yeah. So I'm not saying that no, I am saying I agree with Elio. His title run isn't that great. It really isn't. But what if that happens just to push the storyline between Braun Breaker and Ricochet? You never know. You never know.
True.
But I'm just throwing it out there to mess with everybody's head, but I'm going with Braun Breaker. Chris, it's on to you.
Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Sami Zayn.
Just exactly what you said right now. Ricochet is going to interfere with the match. Braun Breaker's going to get distracted with Ricochet, and Sami Zayn's going to take it with a haluva kick.
See?
Okay.
I always confuse people. Nah.
even though Ricochet he's not signed again with WWE. They said he's got one more match.
He does?
He does?
I thought he said his contract was done.
Left. Yeah, his contract was done, but they said he was going to make like a final appearance.
Huh.
They were talking about
but would that really
appearance with Ricochet?
Yeah, but would that really make sense if it's only one appearance and then he leaves to go somewhere else? You know what I'm saying?
But think of it this way: if he does that to Braun Breaker and then resigns with WWE,
if he resigns,
right.
Yeah,
that's the only way that would work.
Figure it this way: if he does that to Braun Breaker and then signs back with WWE, that creates a storyline between him and Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because seriously, you're telling me you're going to leave your fiance to go to AEW, especially
Samantha Irvin.
Exactly.
Come on.
And let me tell you something. No, I'm
The
just
only other time that happened was with Dean Ambrose, with John Moxley.
yeah,
True.
And
yeah.
his wife that was like a commentator
Renee
in
Young.
the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Renee.
yeah.
Yeah.
But let me tell you
But
something.
she left to go with him.
Right.
She left, yeah.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, man. Samantha Irvin's growing on me.
I loved
God.
her from the start.
Good
I
God.
really did. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so you're picking Sami Zayn. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Elio, what's the next one?
Final match, we have Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton versus the Bloodline.
Pooh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's on to Clay.
Oh. Okay. So this match to me is another hard one to do because you got one side in Cody, Randy, KO.
Yeah.
They've been working well together, whatever. But you got the Bloodline, who's up and coming, Bloodline 2.0, dominant. Honestly, I'm going to pick the Bloodline here to win.
Okay.
And I'm telling you why. Not only is the Bloodline going to win because they're dominant and they need this win, blah, blah, blah. Randy Orton is going to turn on Cody Rhodes.
Ooh.
In this match, Randy is going to turn heel, go after Cody at SummerSlam.
Wow.
I think this is going to happen. I really do. Because they've been talking about Randy and Cody in a match. When Randy came back, Cody was kissing his ass.
And if you did peep, Randy gave him a weird look that one time.
Yes. And that isn't only the time. Did you guys know? I think it was this SmackDown or the last week's SmackDown where Cody was out first and Randy kind of gave him that look at the title. And then it was like a split second. If you look, I can't remember which SmackDown it was, but he did that twice. And I'm like, something's cooking here. So I can see Randy turning on Cody, costing them the match, and the Bloodline getting the victory.
Huh. That's a good point. It's a good point. So you picking Bloodline, you said?
I'm going Bloodline.
All right. I'm also going to pick the Bloodline, and I think that's when Hikuleu is going to debut and cost Cody Rhodes, Randy, and KO. So I'm going with the Bloodline. Chris, it's on to you.
Okay.
I'm going for Cody.
Okay.
Reason why they might have a surprise assistance come out, and it might be is it Jimmy Uso that's going for the briefcase, right? So his brother Jay might come out. Jay might come out because of what they did and help them out. Jay's been gone for a little while.
Yeah, it's been gone for a while. So it might,
He's been gone for a little while, so he might come back.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Jimmy then.
Jimmy, yeah. He's talking about Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay, so Jimmy's been gone for a while, and so it might be Jay coming out to help him, and then Jimmy comes out to help him, and then the Usos unite once again, and then next thing you know, SummerSlam comes around, and then Roman pops out.
Yeah. So right now, wait, you're going with Cody's team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, that's 3 different theories that could happen in this match. Elio, who you got? But it's good.
I'm going with the Bloodline just because they've been so dominant, running through everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, what Clay said, I can see Randy turning heel. He works better as a heel.
He does work better as a heel.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I got to agree.
Yeah.
But you got to think of it. What did he say? He because of the Bloodline, he was out for 18 months.
Yeah.
That's true,
He was out for 18 months. So he's going for blood against the Bloodline.
Yeah.
That's true.
Damn. A lot of different scenarios.
Going on right now.
Excitement, Elio. Excitement is what's going on.
What the fuck is going on with this shit? All right. So that is our predictions for Money in the Bank. And really quickly, we'll do NXT. Elio, you got the card for that? How many matches are on that shit?
There's five matches on NXT.
All right, so this should go quick. Go ahead. What's the first one?
First one I got, NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice.
Whoo, it's on to you, Elio.
I've got Roxanne Perez.
All right. Clay?
I got to go with Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, same here. Roxanne Perez. Chris?
Roxanne.
There you go. First one out the way. Go ahead, Elio.
Hey, they're doing another last chance match here. Obafemi and Wesley. If Obafemi wins, Wes can never challenge again. And
Oh, shit.
Can never challenge again as long as Oba is champion.
Okay, so it's on the Clay. Who you got?
I'm still going to go with Obafemi.
I'm going to go with Wesley. I think it's, give it back to him. Chris.
Wesley.
There you go. Elio.
They have to give it to Wesley. I mean, he already faced him, twice? They lost the Triple Threat Battleground. I can't see him losing this one, so I'll go Wesley.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay.
Next up, we have for the NXT Women's North American Championship, Kalani Jordan versus Sol Ruka.
Ooh, that's on. Who's it on? It's on Chris, actually. Who's it again? Elio?
Kalani Jordan versus Sol Ruka.
For the North American, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it's on to Chris.
I'll go with Kalani Jordan.
There you go. Elio?
I got Kalani Jordan.
Clay?
I got to go with Kalani Jordan as well. She just won the belt. It wouldn't make sense for her to lose it in her first title defense. So, Kalani Jordan.
I agree. Clean sweep, Kalani Jordan. Next one, Elio.
And we have the NXT Tag Team Championship, Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus Chase U.
It's on you, Elio.
I'm going to go with Chase U. I mean, really, Nathan Frazier and Axiom haven't done much with the championships since they won.
Nope.
I totally
So
agree.
I've got Chase U.
All right, Clay.
I'm with Elio. I'm going Chase U. No offense to Nathan Frazier and Axiom. I'm just not a fan of this tag team. I really am not. So I'm hoping Chase U.
Yeah. And don't forget, we all picked against Nathan Frazier and Axiom before, and they still won. But I'm also going to go with Chase U. Chris, it's on to you.
I'm the same as all three of you. Chase U.
Clean sweep.
Okay, and final match. It's a fatal four-way. I thought for sure it would be a singles match for the NXT Championship. We have Trick Williams versus
yeah, that's right.
Javon Evans, Ethan Page, and Sean Spears.
Clay, it's on to you.
Oh boy. I don't want to say this because I am Sean Spears and Ethan Page has really grown on me in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
They really have.
Yep.
But I'm still going to go Trick Williams to retain it.
Oh, shut your ass.
I don't like it either because it makes me want to throw up. But just the way that NXT is pushing
Clay,
Trick
you're disgusting.
and how much – no, I'm just saying how much NXT
I'm
is
just
loving
saying, you're
Trick
disgusting.
Williams. And I can see them fucking Sean Spears, Ethan Page up like that. And I'm not even going to put whatever the other guy's name is. I'm not even going to put in that because I can't see this kid, which he is talented, coming in and winning the NXT title. I see what you're doing there. So I'm still. I got to go Trick Williams.
Nasty. All right, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go with Ethan Page. I think it's time for him to get that title. I think he'll elevate it way better than Trick Williams will. So I'm going Ethan Page. Chris.
Let me make this clear first. I would love Ethan Page to get this title. I just know how NXT works.
All right, Chris is on to you. What's that?
Gonna hate me. I'm going for Trick.
See, I'm not the only one.
All right, Chris will never be on the show again.
I see how it goes.
All right, Elio's on to you.
Be like, you're not gonna be here no more.
Okay, I don't have a problem with Sean Spears and Ethan Page and Tron Evans, but I don't want Trick Williams. I'm going with Ethan Page.
Look at that. See, that's why Elio's my boy. All right, so that is your NXT Heat Wave predictions. Excuse me. That is it for the show, folks. But make sure you tune in after the show because we got the 5-second shuffle championship, which Elio is currently the champion. If you are new to that, basically what I do is I just hit the shuffle button. I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is. And the first 1 to 7 wins. And it's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week. where we will review the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and the NXT Heatwave pay-per-view, and of course a bunch of other shit. But there is the forbidden songs, and if any of these songs pops up, they get a minus deduction from their score. These songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, and Julian Hall. With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the Dean,
Elio Canella,
and our new co-host,
Scorpion.
there you go. All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right.
Latest.
What happened?
What's up?
Did I miss something?
I said latest. That's it.
Oh.
There you go.
Trying to throw a twist into the shit. All right.
Everybody just paused like, oh my God.
Yeah, we were like, wait, what happened? Something happened? All right, Elio, you got champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Chris. How I have it on my screen.
Shit.
Oh,
Here we go.
You gonna go first?
Yep.
All right, here's your first one. Oh!
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow!
It's only 1 point. About that.
Holy shit, right off the bat with Taz. That gives Elio -1. Is off to Chris. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
I'm hoping. Mick Foley.
It is Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Damn, I got lucky.
But remember when I was telling Chris before the show how the game works and everything, and that song in particular, Mick Foley came out to it. Mankind, no, not Mankind.
Mankind.
Yeah, Mankind came out to it. So it could have been any one of those two. You know what I'm saying? So he got lucky on that one. All right, Chris is on the board with one. It's on to Clay. Clay can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. You're also on the board with one. Elio's got -1. It's on to Elio. He can get out of the hole with this one. Here you go.
Holler! If you hear
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. Elio is out of the hole. He's got 0.
There you go.
Yay. All right, it's on to Chris. He's got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Hey, go ahead. Pass.
All right, Clay for the steal.
Shit. William Regal.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Jeff Jarrett.
It is Jeff Jarrett.
Shit.
We're in the same boat, man.
Right?
All right, that ties it up. Elio's got 1. It's on to Clay. He's got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Sting.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
No. Quarter catch crew.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
I have no idea.
Jake the Snake Roberts, AEW theme.
Oh.
Yes.
Now that you hear that, I can hear it. Yes, god dang it.
All right, it's on to Elio. Elio's got 1. He caught up to you. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
God save the king.
Oh.
The king of kings.
Triple H.
Triple H. You were on the board with 2.
That was a gimme.
Yep.
That was gimme.
It happens. It happens. All right,
Yeah.
it's on to Chris.
Good,
Chris has got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Join the Dark Order.
Join the Dark Order. It's not pass.
Clay for the steal.
The Dark Order?
It is the Dark Order.
I'm sorry.
Right. The Dark Order, the Dark Order, the Dark Order.
Dark Order.
I should have just said that.
Yeah.
You guys probably looking at me. Come on, dude.
You're like, it's right there. It's right there. All right.
That was the exact thing I was doing with Elio. I was like, it's Triple A.
All right. That gives Clay 2. It's on to Clay. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Everyone
smile! My God.
What
Okay.
is a dentist's favorite dinosaur?
Wow. You know I got to play a little bit.
A velociraptor.
Oh, I know.
That's awesome. I do it to annoy him. All right, that's enough. God damn.
My God. You were
I was
talking
getting
about that
awful.
song, but I never believed it was that bad.
Oh, it's bad. Bad.
Shit, I was getting a headache from it. Fuck. All right, that brings Clay back down to 1. Goes to Elio. He's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Jurassic Express.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
Can you play it again?
Who?
Are you allowed to? Are you allowed to play it again?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this is my first time playing this game. I'm asking. I'm gonna pass on it.
All right, Clay for the steal.
Shit. Luchasaurus.
No, it is not. It's Iron Savages from AEW. To be
Oh.
real, I didn't even know that shit.
Okay.
All right, it's on to Chris. Chris has got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
A storm is coming.
Oh God. She just got in WWE. Damn, what's her freaking name? Starts with a C. Carlisle?
I can't say nothing.
I know. Damn it. I know who it is. Carlisle? Damn it. I've freaking seen her a couple times, so. I know you guys are laughing at me right now, so. Carlisle, ain't it? Carlisle, right?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
Cargill.
Yeah.
I was close. I knew.
You know,
I'm picturing her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. I know that damn freaking theme song. Shit.
You were in the right vicinity, but.
Yeah. That's all good.
Wrong corner.
All right, it goes to Clay. Clay's got 2 after that steal. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Christian?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Sean Dean.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
Don't know.
Andrade from AEW. His AEW theme, actually.
Okay.
Got been a lot of AEW things on this one.
Yeah, I know, right? Weird.
Yeah.
All right. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Jimmy Uso.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
Street Profits.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
The Usos?
The Usos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clay
Been around
steals.
since day one-ish.
Yeah, that was there when they were together. Yeah. Right before they
Yeah.
split, they started coming out to that one. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So Clay steals that one's on to Chris, right? No, or Clay.
No, it's Chris.
Oh, it is Chris. All right. Chris
Okay.
got 1. He can get
Oh,
2
shit.
with this one. Here you go.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
The Rock.
The Rock, yes.
There you go.
Swing.
Damn, I could have had 4.
All right. Chris is on the board with 2. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Swipe.
Chris Benoit. That sucks.
That's fucked up.
All right.
Like,
Go.
after I won that one.
I know, right? You just got it, Nick. Took it away. All right. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you.
The Elite.
The Elite. Elio's on the board with 3. It goes to Chris.
Man.
Chris has got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
If you smile.
Really?
Yeah.
You fucking can't make that shit up. What the fuck?
Right?
Hey, you can smell it.
What's
Who
that?
is it?
You can smell it.
You got to say your answer.
Who is it?
The Rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
I told you.
To the end of the song.
Oh,
These
I
guys
didn't
are
hear you.
competitive, man. They're like, hey, what is...
I said, why didn't you just set the song? I was The Rock.
Oh, okay, there you go. I'm competitive as a motherfucker, dude.
And then I said,
All right. Chris has got 3, guys. It's off to Clay. Clay's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
You are on the board with 3. Actually, everybody's got 3. It's off to Elio. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
John Moxley.
It is John Moxley. Wow.
I was thinking that
Wow.
too. I really was. Yes.
Holy shit. That brings Elio to 4. It's on to Chris. Chris got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura. You are on the board with 4. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 3. He can also get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Finn Balor?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Dana Brooke.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
I don't even know that one. I'll pass on that one.
Athena.
Oh.
AEW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ember Moon.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody gets a point on that one. Goes to, who's it go to? Elio.
Elio. Yep.
Elio's got 4. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Ooh, chavo. Chavo, todo un
Jesus.
Chavo
That
Guerrero.
ain't simple. If that ain't
Yeah.
simple as it.
God.
It
It's
happens.
the same thing with me in Dark Order.
Yeah. All right. Elio's got 5. Goes to Chris. Chris has got 4. He can also get 5 with this one. Here you go.
You can look, but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the star.
Jesus.
The Bella Twins.
Bro, why are you dancing like that? Yo, he's excited. All right.
I knew that one.
All right. Chris has got 5. It's on to Clay.
Hey, you
Clay's
can't
got.
tell me that these 2 other guys didn't dance when they knew one answer.
You know what? I wanted to, but I was like, nah. But they did do. They do.
Yeah, right.
Don't get. All right, it's on to Clay. Clay's got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
I will never let go of my ego.
Jesus.
Ethan Page.
Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Clay's got 4. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go. Oh, shit.
Ooh, shit.
Damn.
Taz has got you again.
Wow. Woo! All right, fuck him.
That brings don't like you today,
right?
Yeah.
Elio's mad as shit. All right, that brings Elio
He's
back
so
down.
mad he's speechless.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at that face. Oh shit! You look as pissed off as me when I got him.
Right? All right, so that brings Elio back down to 4. Goes to Chris. Chris got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
No clue.
Clay for the steal.
Maurice.
It is Maurice.
Damn, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Right?
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I do remember when Maurice came out, though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? All right, that gives Clay 5. It's on to Clay. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Is that no clue? I'm going to say Solo Sikoa.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Sean Spears.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
Kurt Angle.
No, it is not. It's the Great Muta. We had this before.
Ooh, yes, we have. Damn.
All right, it's on to Elio. Elio's got 4 because he had the Forbidden Song. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
OC.
Who?
DOC.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
Acolytes.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
The Dudley Boys.
No, it is not. It's Tony Nese from AEW.
We were thinking so far off.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, there's a lot of AEWs on this one. That's weird.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. It's on to Clay. Clay's got 5.
On to Chris.
Oh, it's on to Chris. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's got 5.
Okay.
He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Damn, it sounds familiar. AOP?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Dijak.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Malachi Black.
No, it is not. It's Aja Khan. AEW again.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
That's weird. We never get this many fucking AEWs ever.
Right.
It's a lot of AEWs. Yeah, we never, like, once in a while we'll get, like what, 3, maybe 4? But this is a lot. Holy shit. All right, it's on to Clay. Clay's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Roxanne Perez.
It is Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
Wow, you are on the board with 6. Goes to Elio. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Yeah, in a circle. Painmaker posse. It's go time.
Jake Hager.
Wow, it is Jake Hager.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought you were going to get thrown off because he said inner circle. So I thought you were going to say the inner circle.
Broke the curse again.
You did.
He did.
All right, it's on to Chris. He's got 5. He can also have 6 with this one. Here you go. Got Taz's AEW.
Survive if I let you.
Oh my God. I just played Survive If I Let You.
Yeah. He might be calling us out for that.
Right? Hey, WPOV, you're not supposed to be playing my shit. Fuck you. How about that?
Fuck you. There we go.
It goes to Clay. Clay's got, what do you got?
6.
Oh, you got 6. You
Yes.
can win it with this one. Here you go.
Come on, Ted.
Ain't this some shit? Jack Swagger.
It is Jack Swagger.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Isn't it?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
never happened either. Holy
No.
fuck.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm literally shocked with that.
I am
Holy
too.
fuck.
But
Wow.
I get
Well,
my title back.
yeah, there you go. Clay gets his title back. Holy
Bro, I
shit.
don't even care if you did it. Elio flipped me off like a little bit to the side. That made
Did he really?
What are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking Elio's pissed, man. What you do to this boy?
Got me so excited I lost my headphones, man.
You pulled the Dave Chappelle. There you go. All right, everybody, thank you all for listening. Make sure you tune in next week for the Money in the Bank review, post-show, and also the NXT Heatwave pay-per-view. So just make sure you tune into that. Thank you all for listening. See ya!
Just come to explain it all till you get on your knees. Get down on your knees.